I hope you are doing well. As I'm filming this video, it is Thursday the 28th of December. It is my second day officially of leave, and what better way than to diamond paint? Woohoo! Okay, so we have a different setup today. I thought it would be fun because my mom just started a new diamond painting, and she's sitting next to me. Don't worry, she's a bit camera shy, so I won't show her, but I just wanted to show, yes, her containers, and here's some more of her stuffies, all the accessories, nice. And then, spoiler alert, for those of you that has the Abraham Hunter Animals Mystery Kit, number 27. Although you can't really see it at this point, so let me show you what she did. So we're on the kitchen counter. It's super hot here. If you hear the fan in the background, apologies, but it's so hot here. So this is a landscape one. So she used washi tape, and can I just say, that is some gorgeous washi tape. Look at that, it's little golden arrows on black. And then she has a little sakura flower cover minder, and I see she's using her Dreamer Designs wax. And then that is the first section she's working on. Woohoo! She started with her first mystery kit. I'm so proud of my mom. So she's using these boats. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. That is actually an AB. So an AB stands for Aurora Borealis. Okay, so you can see there's a question mark where the thumbnail is. So it's so that we don't know what it is. So she doesn't know what this is. I gave this to her, I think for her birthday. This year. I'm already in 2024. But she rolled it up like that, and I think that is a pretty clever way to do that. So she has no idea what this is. You can see it's still the older style mystery kit, because the newer ones from Diamond Art Club has, you can like literally see nothing. Like there I can see something, but you can literally now, like they've made it like different colors and the word Diamond Art Club watermarks and stuff, so you literally can't see what it is. And then my mom is using a pen that I said to her, I think this would go very well with this one, because I know what this painting is. And the colors of this is a lot of grays and blues, and well, I got this pen from Diamond Art Club. I can't remember when, but yeah, so she's using this, and she just has the little 4 multi-placer at the back and the single placer with a steel tip that I got from Simone. So yeah, I will link everything in the description of this video, so don't worry. But yeah, this kit is however retired, so it won't be on the Diamond Art Club website anymore. And then, so while she's going on with that, I'm sitting next to her and I am going to work on this. Yes, I was lazy. I took it off the railing where I hang all my whips. So this is We All Go Mad Sometimes by Gus Fink. You've seen this one before in WIP chats that I've done. Again, I was lazy. I was taking my custom whip from Manette, MTT Diamonds. Again, I will link everything that I mentioned in this video. I'm not going to say it repetitively, sorry. And then last time I think we were actually busy with the square. So let's finish the square. Look at this beautiful cover minder I'm using from Rulin at R&R 3D Printing. So yes, I'm using a lot of small shops, and yeah, but I'll link everything. And yes, you see my laptop there in the back. Because this is going to be a Q&A WIP chat. I thought that this would be fun. So let me just quickly set this up, and then we can get into it. Okay, so I hope that's close enough for you. So why I said I'm lazy is this isn't the pen and the accessories that I was using with this one originally, but if you look at my playlist, I got more pens and I put everything in my pen holders and display cases, and it's in there. So I'm using my Bijou Bliss tray. I'm really in love with this tray, guys. It's a color changing one. Do you see that? So it changes from gray on the one side and then it looks purple pinkish. So I like that, and it's all magnets. Oh, this is so nice. I really want a second one actually. So I used the lid a lot, and this is actually an event tray, so it's limited edition. You won't find it anymore, I think, so it just says Drills and Chills 2023. Okay. If you hear my Yorkies in the background, I apologize, and I will always say that because, you know, I'm a fur mommy, and they are very healthy and happy and very playful, and they're still very young puppies, and yeah, they like to test boundaries just like toddlers, and they don't like when mommy and grandma now as well is not sitting with them and giving them attention. So guys, wow, this is the strongest cover minder. Rulin, I really love this one. Big shout out if you want a strong cover minder, because as you can see, I needed something strong that won't fall off, because the release paper didn't want to stick on there because there's too many in between ones, so I wanted something strong, so this is it. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. I really like these ones. I'm saving them as this is a Diamond Art Club release paper that I cut up into squares of 7 by 10 centimeters. So this is really the perfect section size for a day, I think. So yeah, let's put that aside and let's get into it. So I'm just using my diamond painting pen, which Simonai from Diamond Painting Pens by Simonai. Again, I will link in the description. Isn't that just so beautiful? Oh, it's my, I can't say it's my favorite. It's one of my favorites, but she got it spot on. That's so beautiful. Any guys. Okay, I have my Diamond Art Club steel tip and my Diamond Art Club 6 multiplacer at the back. So, yes, I'll talk about this. This really is life-changing. I really love these ones, and I hope to get more of them. Anyway, guys, let's first... okay, let's go with the music notes. Look at this. This is the music notes. I didn't even bother to put it into a container because it's such a big bag. It's most of the background, so yeah, that's your plain 5200. So let's put it in here. As you know, I like to use a little container, a plastic container. I put a grippy sticky mat, and I know, sorry, it's a bit gaga because of all of the trash pots and dust and Yorkie hair and all of that, but it's still doing the job. So why I do that is because, as you can see, if I do have a spillage situation, then or I shake the tray and it shakes out, then it still falls into the container. So there's a tip. It just works for me. So let me show you. So I take this whole thing and then I keep my thumb on here and I shake, 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 because sometimes they do pop out. Okay, so as I showed you, my mom is working on a square, so that means square drills, and I'm working on this one, which is rounds. Now, my custom one from MTT Diamonds is it is square. Okay. Whew. Sorry if I'm sounding very like, it's such an adjustment, if you guys know, to work on round drills, square drills, round drills, square drills. So, okay. So I was thinking this would be fun to do. Like I said, my mom is a bit camera shy, so she's sitting here alongside me, and that's fun. So I'm really intrigued to see how she likes working on a mystery kit. I know it's going to take a lot more time to do because you can't see the colors and you literally have to remember the symbols and so on. So I really enjoy mystery kits, and that's why this was one of mine from my stash. So I decided to give her one to see if she likes it. Oh, I need to get up some more wax. So I'm using the normal pink wax that comes with the Diamond Art Club kits. I have a lot of these, so let's just load it up. Okay, let's put a little bit in front as well while we're busy with this. And let's just put that back. So I was thinking that this would be something fun to do as we're just past Christmas and going into the new year. So if you haven't already joined my Facebook group, it is called Steffi's Diamond Painting Corner, and we have daily chats. We have I have pinned features where I tell people, put your ISOs or your DISOs in there. Maybe we can help each other out or keep an eye out if you see something. So you know, ISO stands for in search of, and DISO is desperately in search of, or aka your unicorn. So and then we also have, like, if we see sales or discount codes, not the exclusive ones that we're not supposed to share, but you know, if there is some sales and promos and codes going on this time of the year, you know there's a lot going on this time of the year. Also, to keep track of all the events, so we trying to keep an updated events calendar. And if people come across anything, yeah, sharing tips and tricks, yeah, and just basically having fun, like, because that is what diamond painting is all about. It's about a crafting community, and the biggest thing, because why I started the Facebook group is I was feeling I needed a place where I can post my videos and people can easily comment or ask me questions there. I have a few friends that also has their own YouTube channels, and that's also a place for them to freely post their videos and links to it, because it's all about supporting each other. And you know, like a lot of groups say, no self-promotion and all of that. So I don't see it as self-promotion. I see it as supporting each other, because how otherwise are you gonna know about people that has maybe smaller YouTube channels and you don't even know about them? So that is a place for everyone to share. Okay, so that out of the way, in this Facebook group, I asked people to give me a few questions to start with. And I'm saying start with because I'm gonna make this like sort of a mini series, because not everybody is on Facebook yet, or on my Facebook group. And also I want to give a chance that you can comment here and ask some more questions, and let's have fun and do Q&As. I mean, our stashes always change the whole time, and I think it's something fun to do for, yeah, after maybe holidays, holiday anxiety, you know, all of that. So let's have a fun time and laugh with me. And yeah, so that's why I showed you. I have my laptop here with me because I'm using my phone to obviously film. So I put all the questions from the Facebook group on there. The link to my Facebook group will also be in the description of this video. So please do, if you have Facebook, join us. Like I said, it's really a free open space. It's just to support everybody. And if they're small businesses, then tell us, because we're always in search of love supporting small shops. And after COVID, I think it's just so difficult for people to earn an income. So show us what you're doing, if it's diamond painting related, of course. So in any case, do you want to get into it? Yes, I think so. So I'm going to say who asked me the question. So first question, what are your diamond painting goals for 2024? And Sumay from Sumay Crafts, I'll link her channel down below. Go and support her. She's one of my friends and also one of my moderators in the group. So she asked me the most difficult question. Why did I put this first? Okay, what's my diamond painting goals for 2024? Can I give a vague answer in the sense to say that I don't want to have so many pending WIPs going on at the same time? I'm hoping to finish more WIPs. A WIP stands for work in progress. So you started the canvas and it's not finished yet. So I have quite a few WIPs hanging on my railing. I have a nice system, I think. I love it. And that's why you saw I have a pants hanger that I hang this painting up on that rail is still on it, because it's so practical. So that's how I work with my different WIPs, is just take it off the railing, work on it and go hang it back up when I'm done, and I go on to the next one. So I really want to start focusing more on finishing WIPs and not let them accumulate so much. There are some in my Facebook group I mentioned in the events for 2024. There's like a year-long, yes, you heard me right, a year-long diamond painting along, and it is of Ines Guerrero art, licensed art, and she is exclusive to Diamond Art Club, as you may or may not know. So if you own any Ines Guerrero kits that you purchased or got from a D-Stash group or whatever, but it's from Diamond Art Club, then you can either join the year-long diamond painting along, or you can wait for the official event that starts in September, October. So I think in 2023 I did too many events. I tried to do too many events, and that's why I'm sitting with a lot of WIPs, unfinished canvases. So I quite like this year-long event idea. So I definitely want to start in 2024 with a new Ines Guerrero canvas. That's one of my goals. So let's call that the second goal. And I just did an unboxing of a First to Me company Jaded Gem Shop. Go and check out my playlist and you'll see it there. It is one of the most lush feeling canvases. It's gorgeous. I really want to do one of her canvases in 2024. And I need your help to help me decide which one to do first, because there's another one, I call that part 1, and then in part 2 I will unbox the second one I got in the same parcel. So I bought them a month apart, but as I'm using a parcel forwarding company, as I am in South Africa, so I can buy from anywhere in the world. I send it to my USA address and then I have to import it to South Africa. But it's cool to have a group ship feature. So I asked them when they can send me parcels. So sometimes there's a bit too many parcels lying there, and then I split it up and I say, please send me these and these and these parcel IDs and so on and so on. So in any case, going off track, I am going to do that as a next video, I think. Unboxing my other first Jaded Gem Shop canvas, which was my second purchase from her. And then I want you guys to tell me, and I'm gonna put the poll in my Facebook group again, so please join there. It's just so much easier to interact and communicate and do polls and, you know, do requests and whatever there. So please join me there. And then I'm gonna ask you guys to let me know which one you want me to do first, because I don't think I can decide. I haven't seen the second one in person. From the stock image, I'm like blown away. It's summertime here, so it's a summer canvas, and I want you to tell me what should I do. So that is my third goal. So an Ines Guerrero for the year-long event. A Jaded Gem Shop canvas, so those two new starts, and then finishing some of my WIPs. Definitely two, this being one. My biggest goal is to finish this one and the custom from Manette, MTT Diamonds, by end of January, by end of January, because February, you know, is the month of Valentine's, and maybe I want to do something else then, but that would actually be a nice time to start an Ines kit, because I have one in mind that might also fit with Valentine's. I'm a dark art. I love my dark art paintings, so I'm thinking of, if you know Ines Guerrero kits, Mad Queen Alice. So it's a lot of red, you know, the Queen of Hearts, you know, Valentine's, hearts, all of that. So that's what I was thinking of doing. Can I say that so far as my planning is? I think that's quite enough. Okay. That's why I said this can be part one. And then as things change, I can update you again. But that's so far my planning. Sumay, I hope that is all right with you. Second question. My friend Diela, she stays in Scotland, and she is also known as Elementalist. I'm going to link her YouTube channel as well in the description of this video, so please go and check it out. She does a lot of crafts, and she just recently got into diamond painting, and I'm so proud of her. My friend, I'm so proud of you. So, she asked, do you prefer washi tape or release papers? Well, as I showed you, you guys will ask, now what's the difference? Okay, my mom just quickly went outside, she's doing washing. But this is the washi tape method, okay? So where you put your washi tape sections, you section off the parts that you think you can do. That's a nice size for you, and then you cut like some bits of it and you fold it over and you put your cover minder on there. That's the washi tape method. So my custom WIP is that. Now this one I'm working on is, like I showed you, the release papers. So you literally take off the whole film and you put release papers on your whole canvas. So if I have a choice, then I choose the washi tape method. Okay. This was part of the event rules. This size release paper and numbered, so that is why that looks like that. So I think for the rest of this painting, which is, there's a bit left at the bottom, I'm going to do the washi tape method and not the release papers. So Diana, I'm gonna say I prefer, because your question is prefer, I prefer washi tape because I feel more in control. I can see the colors, I can see, I can see everything, where if you put you cover it with release papers, then you can't see the picture. So I'm a very sensory person that I like texture, touch, the touch of things, and I like seeing things. So it needs to be appealing to me to work on it. So I prefer the washi tape. Okay. Your next question is, how long are your diamond painting sessions? That's depending on, I'm on leave now. This morning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This morning I was playing a bit of Uncharted on the PlayStation, and then I decided 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I decided, okay, now I want to do a block of diamond painting. So it really depends, but let's take the average day when I'm not on leave, because that rarely happens. I work 8 to 5, get home around 6, and then we make dinner, and we give the doggos food because they get hungry earlier, and then by the time I go and sit down to diamond paint, because that's my evening thing after work, that's a stress relief. I love diamond painting after work in the evenings, and it might be between, let's say, 8 or 9 until 10 or 11. So it depends, but on average, I would say 2 to 3 hours a day. Yeah. What's your next question? Have you tried scented putty? What is your favorite type of putty or wax? Again, Diala. Yes. So you probably would have seen my last unboxings on my playlist. So my first scented putties was from Randa's Crafty Corner. Go and check out my playlist and you'll see those unboxings, and I do the smell test and what I think of them. And then now recently I got from Simone. She is diamond painting pens by Simone, but she recently started doing scented putties and wax. So it's the second time that I bought. I've been using Randa's Crafty Corner vanilla shortcake putty for most of December. You saw me filling this pen up with wax. It's because the putty got... you know how it starts turning dark or whatever if you've used it too long. So I've been using it for 2 or 3 months, I think. But any case, so it lasts quite a long time, but I was like, no, it's time to take out and put fresh ones in. But then I decided I like to interchange between putty and wax to just still get the idea of what I like more. So I think so yes, I have tried scented putty. So as I said, vanilla shortcake. Vanilla is my favorite smell of all. So I think that's why I also got from Simone vanilla flavor. It's soft, it's not overpowering, and I'm quite allergic to very strong perfumes and scents, so I think that is really nice for me. Then what is your favorite type of putty or wax? I'm still new with the putty game. I'm just trying it out. I'm still struggling, to be honest. Everything that you place on your canvas leaves residue behind. Everything. I'm a hard placer. It could be because I'm a hard placer, but it's more difficult to get bits of putty off the drills than wax. If there's a bit of wax, I can literally take my finger and place it there and it comes off. But with putty, it's like a sticky, think of bubble gum. It's like chewed bubble gum, and you have to scrape to get it off. Also, wax has the way of, if you struggle getting something off or there's a little bit, you can just rub it and it gives like a polish almost, you know. So I think at this point I'm still leaning towards wax, because I started diamond painting with wax. I'm more comfortable with it, but I'm really trying to see how I get along with putty. So next I'm going to try Simone's putty, but as I said, that will be one of my, I think, new canvases. I will do that so that I can compare. So yeah, at the moment my favorite type is the most basic. I like the cheap pink wax that you get in most kits or on Amazon or AliExpress, wherever. These ones come from Diamond Art Club, but they are the same. They are that pink wax. So I really like that. It doesn't leave a color. Look at this. I've been using this on the white drills and there's no color or residue left. But I've been struggling with the putty, but it could be like because I say I'm a hard placer. I'm not sure. So I hope that's an okay answer for now. Thank you so much, Diala or Elementalist. Yeah. Then my friend Alex, you just threw the questions at me, didn't you? Okay. How big is your stash? Okay, so this is a tough question because I started using Gems Flow, the app. You can download it on Android or Apple, and you basically it's a tracker of all your diamond paintings, and you can put as much detail in there as you want. So I've started using that, not from the start, but since I didn't know how many paintings I have. So everything that I can think of is in there. Sometimes I look through my stash and I find new ones and I'm like, oh goodness, I forgot I have that one, so I add it in. So at this point, I actually thought I'm above 200. But again, this doesn't include all my cross-stitch conversion patterns, which is on my Pattern Keeper app, which I purchased and ready for use when I want to do that. So I think I have at the moment, goodness, 143. That's on my Gems Flow app. 143. Okay, so what do you think? That's not... You get people with like... I think it starts getting a problem when it goes over 200, 300. I'm not talking about your small snack sizes, your cheapy Amazon, those things. Like, I don't own any of that. So my stash is ever growing. So at the moment it's 143 on my app. It might be that I've overlooked some things because my stash is in different rooms and different closets because there's not enough space in one closet and one room to keep them all. But because they're big, I don't own any snack size kits. All of my diamond paintings are big. So 143 is the facts in the app. Okay, it could be more. I'll give an update if it's more, but I was actually very happy when I realized or saw it's not over 200 in the app, because I said to my husband, yay, I actually ran like in office. I was like, yay, I don't have that as many diamond paintings as I thought I have. I can buy more. And his office colleague asked me how much is not a lot, and I said like 143, and he started bursting out laughing, and like I'm like, okay, so he thinks that's a lot. So I don't know, I see it as a medium stash, because I know there's people probably watching as well that has a lot more. But like I said, all of mine is big. It's premium canvases. I don't own any. unlicensed AliExpress, Amazon, any of those kits. Not that I have anything against them if they are not stolen art. I don't have anything against it. But yeah, so yeah. How long did it take to accumulate? Okay, so Alex, 143, and I bought my first painting in 22 May 2022. So last year May, end of May. So and so I've accumulated it since last year May, end of May 2022. I was just buying Diamond Art Club at that point. I didn't know of all of the other companies, and I reached my diamond status, which is the top tier when you spend over $500 or more. I reached that within 1 month. Okay. Again, Alex, do you have any paintings in your stash that have a particularly special meaning, or that you are saving as a rainy day kit? I sort of see that as two questions. So, special meaning, I think, will always be my very first diamond painting, which started it all. And it is Red Riding Hood by Hannah Lynn. And that's the first and last Hannah Lynn I've done. As you know, I love my dog art, and her artwork is very opposite, cheerful and bright and colorful. So that will always be special because it was my very first one. I didn't have any accessories yet. I worked with everything that I got in the Diamond Art Club basic toolkit. I didn't have a drafting table. We were staying in a small apartment. It was very crampy. I had to sit on the bed with a canvas. We had load shedding in South Africa. That's when they schedule power cutoffs, and it's pitch black. And I was sitting with a small little candle or a rechargeable lamp, I can't remember, struggling to see the symbols, but I did that, and it was a big achievement when I finished that painting. So that will always be probably my most particularly special meaning. And then the other one that has a special meaning is Beautifully Broken from Diamond Art Club, which you can follow from start to finish as I unboxed it and I planned the modifications with you guys. Go and check out my playlist for that one. I painted the borders and it's framed and it's hanging in my office. So it's very near and dear to me, as that painting I bought after the passing of my dad, and it was exactly a representation or a reflection of how I was feeling at that point. I felt broken, and people kept saying how good I looked and wow, everything I've gone through and all of that. So beautiful from the outside and inside, but completely broken. So that is my other one. So those are the two ones. Then I see the rest of your question as the second one. What diamond painting are you saving as a rainy day kit? So that is definitely my unicorn kits. I think anybody with a unicorn kit, and a unicorn is a Daiso, which is a desired in search of. So it's something that you struggled. It was hard to find to get that kit. And it is definitely my Inamorte Rain Keeps Falling. And then I just found Ines Guerrero's Mystery Kit number 3, Button Eye. So those are my two unicorns. But Button Eye is still, it still needs to be imported to me. But the one that I have with me is Inamorte Rain Keeps Falling, and it's so special to me, and I'm like almost like I don't want to take it out of the box, and but yeah, that's my rainy day kit. Like I was looking for it so hard, and since I started collecting, I knew those two I wanted. I wanted to get, as you know, before I was doing diamond painting, I was collecting Pandora jewelry, and I found collecting to be almost more exciting than using. So, meaning wearing the charms or the bracelets or the jewelry, but rather the hunt for it. So, whenever something's retired, I start hunting for it. And when I have set my mind on something, I want that, I'm going to find it one day. I'm going to manifest that I will find this one day. And that's the same that I did with those two kits. And I can now proudly say, this is not in a bragging way at all, because I know how hard it is to find stuff like that. But if you just keep your eyes open and just keep your eyes on the goal, and this is what I want to find and have in my collection one day, it will come to you. And I found my two unicorns. So those are my two rainy day kits, which I probably like. The Innes one will be my most expensive kit, but I think when that one comes, I'm gonna rip that baby open, and I want to do that because I'm really craving like a mystery kit, and that one I've been searching for so long, so long. So yeah, I hope that I answered you that. Are you a seasonal diamond painter? Again, Alex. I.e. working on specific kits at specific times of the year, or do you just pick whatever you feel like doing from your stash? Definitely not seasonal, no, because I only own one Christmas diamond painting, and that is a Garfield Christmas from Diamond Art Club, because I love Odie, the doggo in Garfield, and it's just such a comical like scene where Garfield puts all the lights on Odie. So I have one Christmas diamond painting, which says a lot. So no, I do like most of my stash will qualify for any Halloween event or season. So, but no, I'm not a seasonal diamond painter. And also I love my autumn colors. Our house is actually decorated in autumn colors. So if it's summertime, I will do autumny ones. If it's autumn, I'll do summery ones or winter ones. You know, like in South Africa, our winter is summertime, so it's not snowy and cold like the others. But I will still do the snowflakes and all of that if it's in there and it's summertime. So no, definitely not a seasonal diamond painter. So what I did so far is I picked according to events that I wanted to enter. And that's where I made a mistake, and my WIPs got out of hand because I can't spend as much time on a WIP. Like I said, 2 to 3 hours on average a day. And then I fall behind, so I sit with a few WIPs. This one was actually part of a October diamond painting event for 1 month. I cannot finish a diamond painting in 1 month, so my average is 2 months. So yeah. Let's see, Alex, are you a serial kitter upper? I really like that description. I think not. Because, as I just said, okay, your question goes on. Do you have a lot of WIPs? Again, I see that separately. So, a serial killer upper, I know there's people that they get their diamond paintings and they immediately kit them up. They're like, oh, this is so pretty, I want to do it, you know, or for YouTube purposes or whatever. I don't do that. But your second part of the question, do you have a lot of WIPs on the go or just have a few, or are you a one WIP at a time person? So as already explained, I have quite a few WIPs going. I started off with being a one-of-a-kind WIP person, and then I wanted to do events. When I do events, I think I've said this before, it's not for winning prizes. It's to become part of a community of people enjoying the same thing. And I now realize that I can get that through my YouTube channel, through taking part, interacting on Facebook groups with others. I don't need to take part in events if it's not about the prizes for me. So it was about, in South Africa, we are scattered all over. There's nobody close to me that I can say, hey, let's get together and let's do a diamond painting coffee visit. Like, come and drink coffee or milkshake or wine and let's diamond paint. Like, we are scattered all over South Africa. The few of us that, well, there's actually quite a lot of people, but the few that I've started to get to know on Facebook, and I see all of my members as friends, and we can share and chat with each other. So yeah, I really like that. So that is why I did events. I don't see myself as a serial killer upper because when I unbox a painting, you guys will also see on my playlists where I do unboxings, I put it back, the drawers. We look at the drawers and I put it back. So no, I don't see it that way, but I do have a lot of WIPs on the go. I will never go back to being a one WIP at a time person because I find it very stimulating to work between different WIPs. But I do not want to have 6 at a time, and that's what I currently have. So completely out of hand. How did you get into diamond painting? So I actually saw it on YouTube. It was a suggested feed. That is when I ordered online and it came to my doorstep when Diamond Art Club still directly shipped to South Africa using DHL. So they brought it to my doorstep. I ordered one to see how I liked it because I saw it in a YouTube ad that, wow, this looks nice, and it looks like, at that point in time, I took a break from my jewelry blogging. So I was a Pandora Instagrammer, influencer. My channel was doing really good. It's still at a good place, but I must honestly say, since my dad passed, I stepped back from that. I don't know if it's, I'm still doing Pandora unboxings now and again, buying 1 or 2, but it's not the same. I was into Pandora like I'm into diamond painting now. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. When my dad passed, I took some of his ash and I made living lockets for my mom and me. And I don't know if I made the mistake to put it into my Pandora jewelry box, but it saddens me to open my jewelry box, and I just stopped doing that. I feel like I turned my dad into a jewelry piece, and I just didn't feel attracted to my jewelry at that point. It made me sad. So I needed another hobby, and my husband also knew that because of my PTSD that I had from the traumatic passing of my dad and everything that went along with that. So he supported me, and he said also, hey, but this looks like this still looks like jewelry, looks like small little diamonds, and they even call it diamonds. Look, Diamond Art Club. How diamondy can it get? Like, and you arty. He knows that I studied art in school, and I was really good at it. I wanted to actually take it further, but my dad said no. He's not going to pay for that if I go study that, so I never took it further, which I'm actually a bit, I won't say regretting, but if I didn't go and study what I did, then I never would have met my husband. So I think everything happens as it should. So my husband supported me and said, yeah, try that. And I bought my first one. And it was a cheerful one. As I've said before, I'm absolutely in love with Alice in Wonderland and Red Riding Hood. Those are my two favorites, and anything themed that way I got. So I got Red Riding Hood from Hannah Lynn, because at that point that was the only, I think, one falling in those themes at that point. So yeah, it was just randomly that I chose that one. I don't know, I can't even describe to you why. It was just I was attracted to the red and to Red Riding Hood, and the wolves and so on. So yeah, that's how I got into that. How many kits have you completed so far, Alex? Well, my James Flow app says 10. And that includes one cross stitch conversion. It includes Ines Guerrero's mystery kit number 24, Halloween, that was released last year. Mystery kit of Chris Ortega, I can't remember the number. I did the Moon Thief. That one got retired very quickly. I'm so glad I got her. I framed her. Obviously my Red Riding Hood. So yeah, all in all 10. Yeah. What was your first diamond painting that you ever did? Okay, Alex, I already I answered that question. Yeah, and then Colette, you sent me a very cool shared tag questions from another YouTuber, but I don't want this to go too far over an hour, so I think I'm going to do that in part 2, because that is different questions. So I'm definitely gonna answer those for you, and shout out again to you in that one. So if it's all right with you, I'm going to do that in the next one. So these are all the questions I answered from my Facebook group, Steffi's Diamond Painting Corner. Also, please do the YouTubey things before you leave. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and again, leave me some more questions in the Facebook group. Leave me some questions here in the comments of this YouTube video, and then I'm definitely Colette, as I said, I'm definitely going to do a second part with the questions that you sent me. This is fun, I like it, and we also get to know each other more. So all of these questions I answered here. Don't think that I answered it on my own. I'm going to post it in the Facebook group, and you guys are going to copy and paste and reply back to me with your own answers, okay? Because I want to know. And that is how we get to know each other. So guys, I'm going to love and leave you at that. Look at that. We did some progress. I'm going to finish this before I put her away. There's tiny pieces left here of this little section, but we only worked on one. But yeah, these questions were well done, guys. I had to really think about them. So, and yes, Alex, stash video will be coming in future. I'm saying future, next year. I will do that for you. So, and then we can do a proper count and see if it's really 1, 4, 3. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna love and leave you, and I'll definitely speak to you again before the New Year's, but I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, if you don't, if you just had some time off to rest, some me time, if you were with friends or family, wherever you were, I hope that it was a good day and time, and that you are doing good. Please take care of yourselves, and I love you lots. Thank you so much, my friends. See you next time. Bye.